I'm Cooper, the owner of 100 Apparel.
I'm Ty, the owner of TBT.
And welcome to C.N.T. Uncut.
Here comes the hot I'm the lyrical bird. I'm the crew in the area. I'm still love you like that.
Yeah, brother.
We multiply. Anyone test will hear the fat ladies.
Entrepreneurship. The name's Ty. I'm 24 years old. I grew up around Western Sydney. Lived with my parents my whole life. I got a little Adonis pocket bully, and yeah.
Don. I'm Cooper, I'm 24. Grew up in the western suburbs of Sydney. Lived there my whole life. I've been a tradie since I was 15. I was a plumber for 6 years, and I've been a metal roofer for the last 3.5 years, I think. So yeah, it's like roughly 10 years in the trade now.
Yeah, I've been roofing since I was 15. I got a little job interview and I stuck with it for 8 years, and it's the most depressing stuff I've ever done. The one reason why we're getting out is because no one wants to be a roofer till they're 50 years of age looking like a reptile.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you want to get out?
Oh, bro, the list of reasons goes on. I hated being in the trade since the day I entered it. Like, even going into plumbing when I left school, it was good for the first year because it was the first time I would ever make money. But then after that, I realized that this is the shittest thing I've ever done, and I didn't want to do it for the rest of my life. Seeing all the old tradies walking around site, miserable, angry, yelling at all their boys because they fucking hate their life. Yeah, no, it's not for me. I knew it was never for me. I just didn't know what I wanted to do, but I hated it that bad that I knew I had to get out some way or another. But didn't make the move until I was 23 because I was too busy fucking around. But anyways, that's for later on. But yeah, that's pretty much why I had to get out.
Yeah, like especially from our background and like previous past, like coming up from drugs and drinking and like going out, like, and you know, doing bad stuff. That's one main reason, like we're stuck in the cycle of like, it's like a vicious cycle, like the rat race. Yeah, woke up one morning and I was like, you know what, I'm done with this stuff. I want to start my own business. Yeah, I started doing online coaching, TBT. Transformed by Ty is the name. The reason why I did it, like as a kid, I've always been athletic, and I've always loved sport, and I've always liked helping others too. Like seeing them win is better than me winning. That's one main reason I done it, because I was a real skinny kid, Like I was real anxious about my body, trying to make people happy the way I wanted my body to look. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna level up my skills in this sport, in like bodybuilding or training and getting fit, and I want to teach people, like kids like my younger self growing up that didn't have that guidance. So yeah, that's the one reason I started TBT.
I started 100 Apparel on the idea that I love fashion. I'm passionate about training and stuff. I'm always ordering new like activewear, streetwear. So I thought, you know, like why not start a clothing brand? At first, that seemed like the craziest idea in my head, and I actually laughed when I first thought of it. But then even Ty said, he's like, nah, bro, like that's actually not a bad idea, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then I thought to myself, you know, like it actually might be possible, you know? And then I started researching, and then I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna go all in on this. I'm not doing nothing else, and I'm just gonna give this 100% a crack and see what happens, you know what I mean? That was about 7 or 8 months ago now. And now, like, I've just dropped my website. I'm wearing my clothes right now, which is like crazy to think about. Like, come so far in such a short amount of time because of the sheer grind that I put into it. I've done like nothing else. Spent my whole life savings on starting this business. Started with $0, by the way. I was broke. I was broke as fuck at the start, but I didn't care because the thought of going back to being a roofer or just even continuing on roofing as my only job, that's my single motivation for like keeping myself going, you know what I mean? Like not quitting, because I would literally rather die than go back to doing that shit every single day.
And that's one reason why we're actually starting this channel. It's for like, from where we started, like this is our movement now. Like it's only taken us 6 months. He's got his clothing brand and I've got my own online coaching, and it's only taken us 6 months. Like, this is only the start of the journey. What's the channel going to be about?
Yeah, so it'd be about us, our journey, leaving the trade, getting out of roofing, expanding our businesses, you know, like following along his journey in the PT space and my journey in the fashion space. Just building up our brands, you know, like learning more along the way, like watching like our mistakes, following along everything, training videos, day in the lives, everything like that. Behind the scenes of how I run the business, how he runs his business, his clients, getting to know us better, just following our journey along as we get bigger and hopefully are able to eventually like get out of the 9-to-5 trade.
100%, and it's gonna be like a lot of raw like footage as well. Like you're gonna see everything behind the scenes, like all our stuff ups, all our mistakes, so that you don't have to go through them. So like we're gonna be walking this path, and you guys are gonna be following behind. So like any ups or downs that we're gonna go through, like you're gonna be there the whole way. Like we can teach you what not to do and what to do, you know what I mean?
It's also about motivation too. Like if there's anyone out there that is thinking like we are, but is too scared to say it out loud because they're embarrassed of what people might think. Like this is the motivation for you to hopefully start it and start telling people, or not even tell people, but actually just start it and take action of what you want to do. 100%. Because you're too worried about what other people are going to say about you, or like say that your idea's fucking stupid, just because they can't do it or something. You know what I mean? Like hopefully we can inspire someone else to start and get out of the job they hate as well, you know what I mean?
That's one thing, especially like with us young adults. If you're trying to make it in this area, like people think you can't make a living like of making content, doing what you want to do, bro. Like people will laugh at you for it. What we're going to post on this channel, it's going to be training videos, business talks, day in the life, and like little vlogs and behind the scenes of our businesses growing.
Behind the scenes of how we run everything. Going on business trips, holidays, usually be coming along, everything.
Yeah.
So it'll be a good looking behind the scenes of how we live and everything. So there's no fake shit, nothing. Like Instagram portrays or social media portrays a lot of the time, people live a certain way when they actually don't.
The reality to the actual
This
truth.
is like, nothing's gonna be out of the picture here. Like if like the way we live is how it's gonna be posted on YouTube, you know what I mean? So you'll be coming along and seeing everything exactly how it is. So this isn't the start of our business journeys either, by the way. This is like we started our businesses about 7 to 8 months ago, right? So we've already come so far, like in that short amount of time, right? Like we've built our businesses in like 6 to 8 months, literally from nothing, $0 each, both flat broke.
Hey, bro,
within 6 to 7 months. Within 6 to 7 months, we've already come this far. We've got legit businesses now.
Yeah.
So this is following the journey from now, but we've already come so far now. So the next 12 months, after that is just going to be up from here. You know what I mean?
So you guys, this channel is for you guys to follow us on our journey. You can either watch us fail or watch us succeed. Boom.